People want to know about Bitcoin because it's back in the news again. So let's move on to one of our more controversial conversations on Wall Street. Bitcoin, of course, the cryptocurrency doubling in price this year, now trading around $8,000. This is the clock ticks for approval on another Bitcoin ETF. The SEC scheduled to make a decision on the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF by tomorrow. Last week, the SEC delayed a decision on the Bitwise Asset Management Bitcoin ETF. Similar, but not quite the same. Are we any closer to this become a reality than we were before? Weren't we here a year ago doing this?
I think we're still going to be here in a few months.
And the SEC, a year ago, I think it was January, issued their concerns. Their concerns, two principal ones. One is about custody and showing to us that the custody is safe. And the second is the fact that much of the trading takes place outside the United States on exchanges that could be easily manipulated. Has anybody come close to addressing the SEC's concerns?
Well, certainly everybody who's filed an ETF has put hundreds of pages of documents back to the SEC trying to close some of these gaps. But based on the comments we saw last week around one of these filings, it's clear the SEC is still in information gathering mode, not like let's sit at a table and make a decision.
They keep putting them off. You know, there's these 40 to 5 day periods that they get and they keep really rolling it off.
Technically, there are deadlines, but honestly, it's the SEC. They can do what they want. They can kick this can down the road until they're comfortable. It's clear from what we're hearing.
Well, the way they kick it down the road is they can just ask them to withdraw the application, right? That's how they kind of get the
reopen for comments again, right? I mean, they really can delay this.
So I think it's your opinion. This is going to same thing's going to happen tomorrow.
I totally think so, and I think that we're still in that information gathering mode. I think things are pointing towards a positive resolution for Bitcoin bulls, but I don't think it's imminent. I still think we're at least a quarter out.
You think something will happen eventually?
I do, and I think there's still a reasonable chance for this year.
This year. And how do you address the custody? I mean, just going back to these two issues, they want to know that the things are safe,
right?
Okay, and when there are stock custodians out there. Nobody's afraid. We know who to go to sue if XYZ custodial firm loses the stock.
Right.
Can they answer this question?
I think those questions, the way the Bitcoin is put into cold storage and the firms that are doing that, I think those questions have largely been addressed. Most of the headlines, the scary headlines, if you're a Bitcoin bull, have really been around exchanges, not around custody. That gets to sort of where these things are going to be traded and how prices are derived. Those concerns, I think, are also being well addressed.
Well, Fidelity Investment, for example, I know they wanted. They're trying for a custody and trade execution offering down here at the New York Stock Exchange. We have BAC that's been worked on for a while now. They want to launch a futures contract that's out there. So there's what I see happening is definitely institutional movement quietly in the middle of the Bitcoin winter or the crypto winter, whatever you want to call it. There has been work being done,
and that's what we need to see. We need to see this market mature, and as it matures, the regulators will get more comfortable.